Luke Humphries, here we
And
are.
then bam!
Your third major in the
James,
matter
that's
of
for you, James Wade.
in a matter of weeks. The smile says it all. What a day! Must be on cloud 9 right now.
I'm on cloud sleep. I'm ready to go to bed. It has been the most tiring, incredible, exhilarating last, I don't know, what's it been now, 2 weeks? Is it 2 weeks? Has it been yeah, it's 2 weeks, isn't it? Yeah. It's been the most tiring, exhilarating couple of 2 weeks. I can't believe I've won twice more since, the last couple of weeks. So, it is incredible a feeling. This is one of the, I don't know, I think it might be the best one, just because I've beaten a legend and someone that I've always looked up to, and someone who I believe that if you don't beat someone like that in a final, then it never feels the same, and no one will ever judge you on it. So, yeah, that was a big one for me. I think this is very, very special.
Well, you touched on that. I was going to ask you, being that you have beaten Michael in the final, does that make it all the more special and just taste a little bit better than the other two?
Yeah, it does. Obviously, the three people I've played in the finals, Gezi Price, one of the best players in the world, Rob Cross, one of the best players in the world, Michael van Gerwen, one of the greatest ever players in the world. So I've beaten three great players. I've not had an easy ride on winning a final. But I don't know where that, a lot of people have said to me, where did that last 5 legs? I don't know. I honestly do not know. That when I went to the break 9-6, I was so tired even before that. I just managed to pull out something from nowhere. Maybe the crowd. The crowd were fantastic. They're on my side, and maybe they pulled me through that game to win. So I owe it to the crowd there. So everyone in the crowd, thank you very much.
Michael said you had to beat him in the final to get a certain crown. Now, 3 out of 4, the way you are flying, are you now officially the best player in the world?
Yeah, maybe today. No. The thing is, I'd love to say yes, but I just know all the things on social media. Be like, no, he won't be for long. He's going to get beat in the world. Look, I don't look into it too much. I may be the best player in the world the last couple of months, but I don't look into it. I don't really care who's the best player in the world. I'm having my period at the moment where I'm winning a lot. Someone else might have their period next year who wins a lot. So yeah, maybe I have been the best player this year, or maybe over the last 2 months for sure. But I think me, Gezi, and Michael have been the most consistent players over the last 2 years who produced great performances when it matters. So, I'll share the title with them of who's the greatest player at the moment.
Did Michael's comments yesterday just fire you up a little bit, maybe internally give you a little bit more motivation?
Yeah, it did a little bit. But when obviously I'm good friends with Michael, so when he was in the practice room, he said it's only banter. I said I know. Obviously, like I said, I want my dream to beat him. So Michael meant nothing in here. It's a bit of banter. That's what he's like. He's good fun in the practice room, and I love being around him. He's a really top guy. As much as he'll be devastated to lose that game, because he probably should have won. He'll be very proud of the way that, because obviously he's looked after me for a lot of years now. But he'll be proud of me. But for him, winning is everything, and losing is not an option. But for me, that's a great achievement to beat someone like him when I was facing defeat in the barrel of the face.
Now, all eyes on Muswell Hill, Alexandra Palace. You go there as the favourite to win the World Championship. The way you're playing, everyone surely must fear you. You must go there thinking that Sid Wardell trophy is next for the mantelpiece.
I mean, yeah, but of course, it's a gruel. Winning these are completely different to winning world titles. These are tournaments that take everything out of you, and I think you have to win 6 games or something like that to win that title, when they're best of 5, 7, 9, 11, 13 against the best players in the world. They're completely different to win. Obviously, I've won 3 major titles now, but that doesn't mean the world's is going to be any easier. It's probably going to be even harder. And I'm up to 3rd in the world now. Wow, it's incredible. Can't believe that. But yeah, I think I've got a really, really tough run in as well. I think I might have Gezi in the call as well. I might change now. So yeah, I've got a tough run in, but I believe in my ability. I believe that I can be anybody in the world, and I'd be silly not to believe that myself. So yeah, I'll be going there full of confidence, but I just know that anybody can win. I'm not, as much as I might be the favourite, I'm not guaranteed. I have to work hard to go on and win it, and if I keep playing like I am, then I'm going to be a threat, of course.
Luke, many congratulations.
Thanks,
on a
Phil.
fabulous 3 weeks.
Thanks, Phil.
Luke, Johnny Clayton won 3 majors in the space of 251 days.
49.
49, yeah.
I
You've
know.
already looked at it. I mean, where's that come
I
from?
get tagged in everything. I know everything. I get told when I'm boring, when I've got no personality, when I'm good, when I'm bad, and everything.
It's a bit good today, isn't
Yeah,
it?
well, maybe I had a little personality today. Thanks, guys. 49 days, 3 major titles is incredible. It really is. It's I think it's Johnny was the first to win such a quick succession. So for me to smash that is something. Johnny's a fantastic player as well. So to have beaten that, it's incredible. 49 days is 3 major titles. Yeah, I can't put that into words, but yeah, it's some feeling.
You were 9-5 down in that final. Michael van Gerwen threw a 9-darter at you out well. What was you thinking when you were 9-5 down, but not only against Michael, but against Michael throwing his best stuff at you?
Can't wait to go to bed. No, I was, I said it in my interview there. I said, obviously, I was so tired, and I didn't want the crowd to watch a game where Michael won 11-2, 11-3. I wasn't at my best, so I worked really, really hard to make sure that it wasn't like that. And then when I went to break 9-6, I thought, you're still in with a shout. You have to be perfect now. And I was so tired, but the way I ruled them 5 legs off. Of course, there was a little bit of help from him missing doubles, but the resilience and, like I said, the determination is something that you just can't buy. You have to earn it. You have to work it. You have to experience it. You have to gain it. So for me to do that under the utmost under pressure, yeah, that's more satisfying than anything.
Last week in Wolverhampton, you said that you'd be happy if you ended your career with 10 or 15 majors. Has that number shifted a little bit now, considering you're already on 3? We're not even at the end of the year.
No, I'd still say 10, 15 is great. Maybe next year I might not win a major title. This is the way this game works. I think there's a couple of players that have probably, Gezzy's not won one for a couple of years, and that surprises me. But he could be the one that goes on and steamrolls it next year. So, sometimes you can be at your best and still not win major titles. So yeah, I think 10, 15 is a realistic target over the next 20 years. But of course, I'd love to smash that and win major titles and world championships. But you have to be realistic. If I leave this game on 10, 15, then I'd have done well.
All eyes now on the World Championship. Different format. It's a 3-week-long tournament. The games are really, really long. How do you prepare for that, which is a bit different to this weekend, where it's rapid-fire game after game after game?
I mean, it's not easy, but it's a lot easier. I mean, when you play your first game, you get like 6-7 days off, so you get that rest, and these are quite cutthroat for players because you're playing 2 games in a day, and all of a sudden you're here at 10 a.m. and you're leaving at 10 p.m. That's 12 hours, and you get to go back for a couple of hours, and then you're practicing in between to keep yourself sharp. So these tournaments are so tough. I don't think people realise, non-dart players. These are incredibly tough. But obviously the Worlds is a different, kettle of fish. It's not an easy thing to win. It's going to be even tougher than what I've experienced. So, but I know that I believe in my ability. I know what I can do. But I think there's, like I said, about 8-12 players that also do that and believe their own ability, believe they can win. And yeah, I think it's going to be exciting. I think it's probably going to be the most exciting World Championships we've ever seen. I just hope we will provide great entertainment for the fans. And it's a close one, but I love to win.
Luke, for the 3rd time in 6 weeks, congratulations and well done.
You getting bored of saying that?
No.
I love having you here because since you come, I always win.
Cheers, Luke. Thank you.